Pavliades, president of the ANA, and we're continuing our series on discussing marketing strategies for tough times. And obviously, this continues to be a very serious time for marketers and for everybody in the economic community. And we're trying to navigate our way through. Now, we're up to our 6th point of our top 10 list, and that point is to be accountable. Now, we talk a lot about accountability. And in reality, it is one of the most important principles that we have, because you can't manage what you can't measure. And we cannot take that saying with too much of a grain of salt, because it's absolutely important that we develop the metrics and the measurement tools in order to be able to understand the question of what's working and what's not. So there are 4 things that I'd like to talk about in this particular arena of accountability. And the first is that marketers need to create a culture of accountability. And what that means is that the entire organization needs to be able to step up continuously on developing the metrics and measurement platforms to indoctrinate accountability throughout the organization. And we've seen some organizations do this very well, that involve a joint partnership with marketing, finance, and some kind of analytics czar, if you will. And those kinds of organizations create the common dashboard that allows for uniform measurements across the company. And when companies are able to do this, they create the kind of metric discipline that allow for that culture to spread and to allow more and more parts of that organization to become indoctrinated with a metrics mentality. The second is figure out the measurement platforms to understand the impact of your marketing mix. Now, in this day and age, with fragmentation of media so prevalent, and with shifting of media away and skewing away from the traditional print, radio, television arena to more of the, we'll call it digital spectrum, which involves social networking, mobile platforms, and word of mouth and sponsorship and things of that nature, called the unmeasured media component. It's very important for marketers to be able to understand, in partnerships with their agencies, what changes to the marketing mix will bring forward. And that may require some marketing mix modeling or other kinds of metrics that get at the understanding of when you shift your marketing mix, and to some degrees when you shift your creative within that marketing mix, how you're able to understand the overall impact on your business performance. That leads us to the third area that I want to chat with you about. And now that has to do with brand and business results measurements. Now, the business results we kind of all get. Volumes, net revenues, operating income, the kinds of market share growth, those are the kinds of common disciplines that permeate most companies. But what we don't do very well are to be able to measure the impact on brands. We're in the business to build and grow brands, but have you really seen where we can commonly identify how brands are measured? Yes, we've got brand asset valuators, we've got interbrand measurement systems, etc. But there's no commonly metric platform that allows us to be able to get at what's the value of your brand and what's the impact of marketing on your brand. Candidly, we should all be evaluated on that, because that's what we're in business to do as marketers. So I would strongly encourage you to be focused in on what your brand is worth now and the evaluation impact once your marketing is fully underway. And the last thing that I want to leave you with is, don't forget about your business system. The marketing supply chain is one of the least understood by a lot of marketers, but there is lots of dollars within that business system. And it's very important to be focused in on not only the efficiency, but the productivity of your business system. And that requires measurement tools and platforms that permeate the entire supply chain. And the variety of things that one can do to improve that efficiency and to improve that productivity, particularly in concert with your agencies. And one of the things that I'll promote right now is the use of Ad ID, which is essentially the universal coding system across all digital advertising assets. It's the UPC code for digital advertising assets, and I certainly encourage you to take a look into it if you're not currently doing it so far. So being accountable is one of the most important things that marketers can do. And with that underway, you in fact can improve your business performance immeasurably. Thank you.